Hi everybody, it's Christina Blackfeather. I'm finally back, taking a little bit of a break from making chainmail and doing all sorts of stuff, getting ready for a few more shows. So I thought we'd get back into Dragon Coast a little bit today. Um, I'm still a little buzzed. I just got done watching the last episode of season 7 of Game of Thrones, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked. It's pretty exciting. Um, Plus, I also got my uh, Game of Thrones official Drogon. Actually, I should go get him. One sec. Yeah, he showed up right after I got done watching the episode. Um, he's on thinkgeek.com. Look up Game of Thrones, you'll eventually find him. Uh, he right now is 58% off, I think. So even though he originally was 60, I paid 30 for him. Um, the only complaint I really have is he isn't as detailed as I would have liked, but it's a plushie, you know. It's not like a $600 needle felt. Um, I will also later do an update of my dragon Cecil. We went to the Bristol, Wisconsin Renaissance Festival this last weekend, and um, I almost sold Cecil, except somebody had stepped on his tail, and with needle felting, that can come undone. So I couldn't justify selling him without repairing him. And so the lady's actually having me make a custom one for her, and I'm pretty excited because I already got the picture of him in my head. So, what I had been doing in the meantime, if you take a look, this castle is taking shape. Um, I'm just, I'm so stoked on the way this thing is coming out. Oh my God, this is really cool. I hadn't planned on doing it like this. I thought the castle was only going to be in this piece here. But as I started leveling out the different areas, you can see there's going to be housing or military or something up here. And then there's going to be the houses in the bowl, as I had said before. I also set in a path for people to get out, but I'm not exactly sure what they're getting out to. Um, there is the little lake right here, but I think I just don't know. I don't know how that's going to play out right here. I might turn around and do the massive wall so that we have the entire kingdom walled in, and I think that's probably going to be my best bet. So there has to be some sort of path that's going probably from here across, maybe a bridge right here, in order for the villagers and, you know, the um, people that are in this kingdom to be able to just get across. Matter of fact, we can probably lay that out right now. And then I was taking out that piece of the wall anyway. Well, that was smart. So right now it's just been a lot of laying in the groundwork for this whole beastie here. And I'm getting pretty excited about the whole thing. It's shaping this all in. It's looking pretty spectacular in my opinion, but you know, that's my opinion. You know, what do you do? I have to be happy about something that I'm doing, correct? More than just going to Renaissance festivals and yeah. Although that Bristol was a lot of fun. It was. Can't complain about it at all. Um, it the food was good. It wasn't 90 some degrees like the last time I'd gone. The day I got engaged, it was super duper hot. Um, but the shop that we got engaged in is no longer existing. Um, don't know what happened, but it's gone now. We found the building, but um, the current the shop we'd been engaged in was called the Black Pearl, and it was a lot of amethyst jewelry in there. And the Black Pearl that's there now is more imported, cheaper jewelry, except for some of the Tibetan stuff that they got in. But beyond that, it isn't the same thing. You know, and it's like, well, things change. It had been 5 years since we'd been there, so, you know, expecting there was going to be no change is kind of silly. But we were a little disappointed. Performers were great. My dragon got a lot of attention. Um, so I'm planning on doing some more with that. I got children's story in the works with that dragon that I made involved. I can't wait until I get into this thing where I start sculpting a dragon in video. It'd be funny. That's going to be wild. But right now, I just kind of want to lay in a little bit more groundwork here. I didn't go back into the nether at this point because I was too inspired to come back out here. So we'll be jumping back and forth, I imagine. But this is a long-term project, so why not? And this is just a little hole here too. Supposed to have a little lookout point right here. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, so at least I know what that is there. Let's go back over here. I know we normally don't do layouts, you know, directly, you know, during the video play here, but this is where my head is at right now, so, you know. It's very hard to do civil planning if you don't have a plan or if you don't have a layout. And as these things are coming to my head, hey, why not? And maybe some of you in your own builds will be able to get some ideas. No ideas for castle planning. All right. So now this is just the underside. This is not going to be the actual walkway, you know, itself. That's up one higher, and that's so I can do all the dirt and things like that. Because I want to be able to at least have some opening there in the you know, near the water here. So we're going to just throw these things in here. Probably a little bit more stone just to blend it in. Okay. And the angle of the bridge itself right here is going to start going downward, hence why I'm putting these things in. Again, not all bridges are the same. Oh, that's looking really dark on camera. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, and tell me, I like my supports. And I think for the side supports, let's do that. That there. Whoops. That there. Thank you. All right. Wrong pew. Okay. There. That's better. And we're going to throw... This is going to have to be stone right here, I think. Let's toss the support right here. And then repeat. Okay. Let's do stone. This is again where I'm wishing we had more stairs. I'm also kind of procrastinating. I have to unpack bags and put away things we've bought and do the repairs on Cecil the Dragon and just so much stuff. Stuff to do. So yes, I am being a procrastinator. kind of enjoying having all these bridges and stuff. This is just kind of fun. This bridge is going to have to somewhat match that one. Which I'm already not doing. But it's also not built into the mountain there either. And that one is the bridge shipping from the nether. Here we go. That's a little better. That's part of the reason I did that cheating there, is that's really going to be hard for me to set this in. Okay. Now let's take a look. I did andesite first. So we're going to kind of try and at least keep the same theme. Once again, it won't be an exact match. The castle proper bridges, I'm going to try to have them be a little more consistent with each other with the use of the wood. Of course, these here will be a lot more of looking less, looking a little bit more clean, I think. Just kind of where I'm going with it. I think I'm going to slope this upward too, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. So I did extra and then I did the stairs again. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that part will leave be. Then we need the upside down stairs again. So I'm just going to set a block right here for the moment so I can place them. And we need stone. We also on our trip discovered that there is the Russell Military Museum near the Bristol, Wisconsin Renaissance Festival. So we're planning, there will be another weekend trip that we're going to go out there and rock hound at Lake Michigan. Things we didn't get to do this time because we could only afford to do so much at once. Okay. But I had an A10 warthog sitting there. It was really, really cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to go without the wood on this one. Every other one, though, is going to be the fence. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't occur to me that the A10 was that big. That thing is massive. That was so exciting to see that. Oh, we need brick. Thought for a minute my husband was going to drive right off the road when he saw it. He got so excited. It was like he was just absolutely dancing while driving. All right. Next, we're doing the upside down stairs again with slabs in between. I forgot the command for changing it to permanent. But my husband doesn't like to do that because he likes to see exactly what he's doing. That's the thing, I forgot to do that on this side. A little warm. Oof. Put the headphones on and I start cooking. Woohoo! Oh, and might as well say hi again to Cody and Gail and Dylan and Misha. I don't know if my daughter watches this channel, but hi, Laura. Miss you guys. All the kidlins are, well, my kidlins, my two are off to college. All right. Nice break from making jewelry. I'm going to be doing some videos in response to oh, I went all the way across on that. Didn't want to. Okay. So I need the half slabs here. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some responses to some people on my backup channel, but I didn't feel like dealing with it today. My backup channel's not monetized, is not going to be, so I talk about a little bit of drama and stuff like that that's going on. Also talk about where people misinterpret things, like I have a video about what the word theory means, you know, and stuff like that, but okay. I'm almost wondering, because I don't want the villagers to be able to get out of this and fall. Alright, so I have the step. This piece will be that. Okay, that gives us a start. So same thing on this side. Oops. Don't Kopf. At least this time I didn't swear like I have in a couple videos where I was being a naughty girl. For not having an idea of what I was starting out with, I just kind of jumped into it, didn't I? The entire castle's gonna take some serious work. Holy cow. Well, this is serious work right here. And I didn't live stream tonight in part because, well, I worked out and watched Game of Thrones and then was making jewelry, and I might do this live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. I can't live stream the castle here unless I have this uploaded, so I gotta make sure to upload this tonight. And yes, I am just randomly talking. Okay, and that looked like that there. Nope, that was behind. Alright. That actually was a solid brick right there. Alright. Actually, I think this looks good for right here. That's the main gate there. Do I want this to take a step down? Not really. Let's do this. This is going to be a narrower bridge right here anyway. Although some of the goods will be shipping into it, but not a heavy amount. It'll be mainly for the village portion inside inside the But anyway, inside the castle. Okay. And fence. Fence. And I did stonework in between. Okay. And then and again, this is a lot of this is going to slope downward on the other side, so I won't go that far this time. At least give me a spot there. All right. Wrong direction. Okay. And once again, as you can tell, there are no extra packs in here. This is all vanilla. Contemplating if I do this. And see what I got for light. Yeah. Now that I'm getting light in, this having the timestamp isn't such a big deal. Okay. Upright. Yep. So again, just repeat going down. Every other. I was working on the realm doing a storage building, and I know Wells Knight has repeatedly said that a lot of, if you do things with half slabs, that it's not going to allow for spawning of critters. Well, it did. Fixed it with some extra light though, so that was okay. So I want to make sure that things are very well lit. And part of the reason why I'm not setting the time set right now is because I want to see what this is going to look like from a distance in the dark. Okay. Oh, that's nice. And from the distance, you're going to see that big thing right there. Oh my gosh, I love that. So, we do need to be able to throw textures back on here again. So let's grab some textures. We've got cobblestone. Stone. A little bit of gravel. Cracked stone I'm going to intermix on the side maybe? I don't know. Nah. I think the side is okay. Yeah. I don't really care for the concrete itself. The textures are just kind of not overly exciting. Um, I know they had to use it to be able to make up the, the crazy patterns and stuff, but it just doesn't overly do anything for me. I'm not worrying about this transition right now. And as you can tell, I'm using the same textures that I did on the um, bridge on the tower back behind there. Okay. Concrete powder itself, though, looks pretty nice on this texture here. Looks pretty decent. Cracked bricks. Just randomly throwing them out. If I miss some, I'll go back and fill things. Okay. Cobble. I think I might turn around and fill in more cracked bricks when I'm done. We'll see. Andesite. Right there. Right there, right in front of me. Oh, what white though? Look at that. I think some of this I'm going to fill in with cobble steps. Just to put a couple divots in here somewhere. And those would be more in where people have walked. And let's take a cobble half slab and let's throw that in there too. Why not? It would help if I'd select the right thing. Okay. Now we test it by walking it. Nice. Okay, so we have a very decent bridge set up right here. The start of one. I'm probably going to do a little bit more stone support this way, I think, to kind of match the arch right there. Same thing right here. Let's see. Although really not as heavy. It doesn't have to be as heavy. I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. But I think that's good for now. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little episode here, and I'll talk to you later. Blessed be everybody. Have a great night.